Alright, peace family. This is the first video on this YouTube channel, and it's all about becoming the greatest version of yourself. So, to become the greatest version of yourself, there are many ways to do it out there, but it's very complex. If you try to take in everything that has been put out there, it's just too much. So, what we're doing here, with this video at least, is building the foundation for becoming your greatest version. And this channel is going to be about simplifying it and making it very easy to see what you need to do to become the greatest version of yourself. So the very basics of what we need to know, we need to know the basics, first of all, to understand what we are, what life is. To become your greatest version, you need to know what you are. You need to understand that to build off of that. You can't not know who you are and try to make that work. So, what we are, what everything is thought. Let me prove this to you. Bear with me. Everything that we perceive is a thought. Think about it. If you had no thoughts, you would not have any experience of anything. And somebody may say, well, you can still see things. But seeing things and feeling things and hearing things are also a thought. And I can prove this to you. So, when you see something, we'll just use sight for example. It works the same with all five senses, but when you see something, your eyes observe it and translate the information they gather to an electrical signal that gets sent through your nervous system from your eyes to your brain. And your brain interprets the electrical signal that it receives from your eyes. And your brain, which is connected to your mind, tells your mind what it is seeing. And then our mind, which is totally dark, it creates these colors that we see. It comes from the interpretation of the light, because what our mind sees, what we experience, is not exactly what is external of us. It is actually all internal. Everything that you experience is internal in your mind. I hope you can see what I'm trying to say here. Everything is thought. Everything you experience is in your mind. So, to become the greatest version of yourself, you need to learn to take control of your thoughts. Because it goes further than just seeing things and interpreting things just on the sensory plane. It comes from everything. Your experiences, your past experiences will create memories in your mind that give you thoughts on how things work, how things generally are. But it can also give you some misconceptions about what is actually happening, because your past experiences could be very biased towards one thing. So your thoughts can go many places. It's very important to keep them in control. So the main part of this is that you need to stay in the present moment, because all thought comes through the present moment. Everything that happens comes through the present moment. So if your thoughts are not in the present moment, you're not really living right. It's really tough to do that, to live in the present moment all the time. That's what meditation is. That's what people are trying to do when they're meditating, is just try to focus on what's happening and not be distracted, because that's really what everything comes down to, is just living in the present moment. So to live in the present moment, I struggle with this. It's not easy to do it, but we must, because we're wasting our time if we don't. If you're living in the future, you're just worrying about things that don't matter. It's okay to plan ahead for things, but you still need to come back to the present moment and act on that. It's not a problem to think in the future, to think ahead, unless you're worrying about something in the future. That's what anxiety is your thoughts living in the future. So then on the flip side of that, if you're living in the past, just all sad about what happened. It happens, it's normal to think about that stuff, but it can hold you back. I've experienced it, and it doesn't have to be that way. I think we've all have experienced that, and I'm not saying that you should leave those things behind, because you can still learn from your experiences, but the suffering of thinking about the past, it's not necessary. You can get around it. You don't have to suffer. So if you can stop living in the future and the past and come to the present moment, then you can build yourself to what you want to be. You can take your thoughts and take them in a direction that you want them to go. This is where everything happens. This is where you do what you have to do what you are here to do, and follow your heart. Trust your feelings, trust your intuition, and act on what you know you need to do. When you have that voice saying, oh, maybe I should be doing that, but then you just don't want to do something, or you're not doing anything in a certain moment, and then your mind tells you, hey, maybe I should do that one thing. Listen to that voice, because it's trying to help you. It's you trying to better yourself. And if you're ignoring that thought, you're ignoring yourself, because everything is thought. Take control of your thoughts, take control of your reality. It's that simple. So live in the present moment. Just observe. Observe your surroundings, observe the present moment, and act. Act out your feelings, act out what you are here to do. So I hope this video helped you guys out a little bit. I'm going to be building on top of this, what I just said, in my future videos. So subscribe to stay tuned. Click the little bell next to it so you get notified when I upload a video. And like the video if you like the video. If you didn't like the video, dislike the video. But just let me know why, so I can improve upon myself and keep doing things that you guys like.